Okay, let's play our first game with Winter Soldier. We're gonna play a modified version of the Precon. So I do want to keep a lot of like kind of the core of the Precon together to really get an idea of how he plays, but we're gonna modify it just a little bit. One of the main things that we're going to be putting into this Precon is Hall of Heroes. It just seems like such a good fit for Winter Soldier. After you defeat a minion, put a counter as an alter ego action. You can remove 3 glory counters to draw 3 cards. Silly, especially since we're playing against Ultron. So it's just like, yeah, you run Hall of Heroes when you play Ultron. So I think we're going to try that. So let's grab Hall of Heroes. We do have a... Holy Heroes is kind of a support card. Or not a support card, I'm sorry. It is a support card. What I meant to say is it is kind of a resource generator. We have his arm, which is also a resource generator. But I could also see, especially with Man on the Wall, probably want like a mansion and potentially a helicarrier. Winter Soldier with Come Get Me, bub. Oh, we're doing that absolutely tomorrow. 100%. How are you liking them so far? Haven't gotten them in the mail yet. Bid sad. Oh no. Hopefully they get there soon. Yeah, so far pretty cool. Pretty cool. Swap Deathlock for Dust. Okay. That'd be cool. We're gonna run Firepower. The only reason I'm like kind of want to keep Deathlock is I don't want to knock him before I try him, and I feel like this is the time I'm actually gonna try him. Oh yeah, she hits. Yeah. Dust is insanely good, and Dust is what I would do for Ultron. I may throw Dust in here regardless, but I want to run Deathlock in this deck, so I may throw Dust in there regardless. But yeah, if you do Winter Soldier Protection, can I rest using Black Widow and White? Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. We're gonna cut out the team up cards, just because team up cards are tough and solo. We're not going to run any shield deputies, which I don't think they are actually even in the Precon. Got a Nick Fury Sr., got Captain America shield sidearm. I'm going to run 2 copies of the shield sidearm, one for Deathlock, one for Soldier, but Firepower is going to combo off of that. Got Bambino. Got Aggressive Stance. I think I'm just going to go with 1 copy of Aggressive Stance. We could probably go with 2. With Ultron, we'll actually run 2. I think those team up cards could be used in solo, but yet, yeah. Let's try to play Bell with Man on the Wall. That'd be sick. Everyone gets one Spider-Man and no. Second the Bell. Alrighty, I like it. We're definitely doing spoiling for a fight. Got 2/2. Got 1/1. Yeah, 1/1. Silly. We got all of this. We got all of that. Okay. Where does that put us? I'm happy. I feel like at this point we have the vibe of the Precon. Let's see how many we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 2 slots left to hit the minimum. So we're fine. Black Widow ally can pull their team up card. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really fun. I didn't even think of. Ooh. That's a really fun like little combo there. What does it do? Grab a prep card. That's really interesting. Let's run it. Let's try it. Good call, Mr. Rogers. That's took me a second. Let's grab the bell just because that does sound fun. And I do want to grab combat training and specialized training. I got the bell. I feel like Thor would love Man on the Wall. Oh, yeah. I know his arm is a research generator, but he needs a general generator. Yeah, we grabbed Mansion. And potentially Helicarrier. I don't actually know if we grabbed Helicarrier, but we grabbed Mansion. I'm gonna swap Senior out for Nick. Normal Nick. Um, combat training. Build support and Quinn carrier. He can clear it easy. Yeah, that's true. Black Widow can grab the team up card because she grabs an attack event, and this is an attack event. Yeah. Do we go with practice? Do we go a practice plan? Probably not. Practice plan would feels like could be good. We're gonna go combat here. Just a final recap on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I enjoy MODOK more than I thought. Citizen V less than I thought. Thunderbolt mod said I love them. Patrock was the best version of the adventure. Yeah, nailed it. I love no notes. Yeah. What I realized is that I enjoyed the Thunderbolts more than I like Citizen V. Is Shuri an aggressive precon? I think she was Justice. I think she was Justice. Shuri was Justice. Yeah. I love Shuri. Shuri is so much fun. What are our? I forgot what our shield. We got some shield allies here. Melinda May. Grant Ward, Dum Dum, Nick, 13. 13 could ready the safe house, but that's probably not worth it. War Machine. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think any more modification, we're gonna get a little bit too far out of the precon. The one thing that I may add is just like an Ironheart, because we have Cap, Deathlock. That's 2. Nick is 3. Widow is 4. So we only have 4. We do have, okay, so we have 4 allies. We have the arm block, which is effectively 2 more cancellations per deck pass. We could also grab that with Black Widow if we needed to hold on to it. I'm going to go with 1 Ironheart and then call it a day just to have a little bit more security because Ultron hits really hard. Totally missed Winter Soldier's Black Widow ally. She's great. Yeah. Team building exercise for Shield. Putting Grant into too many decks for. I haven't caught the Grant Ward bug yet. He hasn't been my Grant. He hasn't been that exciting for me so far. What are you using for him? Look at that. Ultron ready to go. So we got Ultron. Got Ultron drones. I need... Oh, I can grab my shield thing. Shield board. Soldier. New heroes are so much fun. New heroes are great. Let's play Expert Ultron. Fitz and Simmons. Fitz and Simmons could be interesting. The tech could grab Bambino. Yeah, the hero board. The new hero boards that by the same token is putting out are just stunning. And I'm not saying that just because they're sponsored the channel. They are actually just gorgeous. What I hate about Zemo is several things. Too complicated to set up, 100% counter shield characters, and build so feels Punisher to play, and shield cards can be a little hard outside of the campaign. I gotcha. I think like what has helped me a lot with Zemo is I've just started rolling a dice whenever I need to like make an accusation. So if I need to if I need to not be confident on the accusation, I just roll a dice and see if I win. I did put Hall of Heroes in, yes. I grabbed it right there at the very beginning and just kind of like snuck it in there real quick. All right, let's go to 11 health. We got the Crimson Cowl. Put the Ultron Drone's environment into play. Shuffling counter deck, advanced stage 1B. The Ultron Drone states that each face-down drone being engaged with a player has a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and a base hit points of 1. Been building a lot of low threat heroes that just kind of shines and weakness up a little bit for very little cost. And the treachery that hits, you can't afford the mental rarely. Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna try it. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Threats out at 3. Ultron 2, and we're playing with the Blizzard set, the new set. When Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engaged with you as a drone minion. Until the end of the attack, he gets +1 attack for each drone minion engaged with you. Yikes. Alrighty, that's why we want chump blockers. We got Bucky, who starts with a hand size of 6, 11 hit points. Villain starts with 22 because Ultron is a god. If it wasn't for Zemo, I gave that box a 9 out of 10, but due to Zemo, I gave a 7 out of 10. I gotcha. Bucky gets 6 cards. Let's see what we got. Oh, you love to see it. Holly Heroes, 1 by 1. Aggressive Stance. Winter Rifle. Metal Punch. And the Bell. Okay. So I think we're absolutely keeping Holly Heroes. I think we mulligan everything else. Winter Rifle is okay, but it's not a turn. It's not something that I need to dump my entire hand to have a turn 1 play for, and I wouldn't be able to play both Holly Heroes and Winter Rifle. So I think we're mulliganing everything. Yeah, I need double resources for the hand. 1 by 1 doesn't help us any with here. Aggressive Stance could be something that I hang on to. Winter Rifle, I'm playing later in the game. I need man to play Bell. Metal Punch could be a nice thing to do, a little bit of overkill, but I don't need damage right now. I need to build. Why do you put the villain card so high up on the stand? I don't know. There's like 2 tiers. So like if you like it's like actually like a step down here, and I've just always put it there. I guess like it could go here, but when it goes here, it like falls down a little bit, and it doesn't really, I guess you can't really see it on the stream, but it annoys me. It's like a seesaw effect here. So I think that may be why. I don't know. Good question. So we got Holly Heroes, Silent Infiltration, heck yeah. We got Metal Punch, 1 by 1, Mansion, and an Arm Block. Alrighty, nice. Let's go ahead and use Metal Punch to use Bucky's ability to spend a resource to search your deck and discard power for Cybernetic Arm. Hopefully we have it. Hopefully it's not a drone. That'd be sad. Okay, we got Cybernetic Arm here. Generate a wild resource for an attack event. Deals 1 additional damage. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. It would be nice to... I think we're just doing this. Well, hold on. We could... Okay, actually, what we're probably going to do... Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we can Silent Infiltration 1 by 1 to play Holly Heroes. Yeah. Do that for Holly Heroes. We can hang on to Mansion. I don't actually know if we'll be able to play Arm Block. That could be kind of interesting because I want to hang on to Mansion to play it, but I'm drawing 5 cards, so we're actually not. I'm going to hang on to Silent Infiltration, so that way we can actually confuse and flip down and maybe play something else. So we got Avengers Mansion. We got 1 by 1 to play Holly Heroes. Then we're going to hang on to these 2 cards. We're going to be able to use arm block to counter the attack. So we will just basic attack to take out Deathlock. Then we will place a counter on Holy Heroes. And we're good. All right, let's stand up. We got a Genius, beautiful. Winter Soldier, Spy, and a Strength. Alrighty, well, there you go. Okay, we're going to add 1 threat here. Ultron is going to attack Forced Interrupt, and he's attacking us for 3. Let's Cybernetic Arm to play an arm block. When an enemy attacks, deal 3 damage to it. If you exhausted Cybernetic Arm to pay for this event, prevent all damage from that enemy's attack. So Ultron's attacking will deal 4 damage to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it deals 1 additional damage when we use the arm. He's attacking for 3, 4, 5. We prevent all damage from it. Beautiful. We take 1 damage from this drone. And then we got an encounter card. We got Repair Sequence. He heals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. Goes up to 20. That's fine. 100% very happy with that, honestly. Okay. We got a Genius to play a Silent Infiltration. We will attack here. To take out... Wow, all of our doubles are right there together. That was kind of crazy. That's going to hit Holy Heroes. We're going to, after you attack and defeat a enemy, discard this card. Get to ready and confuse Ultron. And then we're going to trigger Lethal Protector. Yeah, Bucky seems really good. To be fair, Ultron feels like Bucky's like fever dream in the sense of like he's just like, this is where I thrive. I did have the drone attack. I went down to 10. Yeah. I guess we'll punch Ultron for 2. I got a Strength. I'm gonna toss Winter Widow Soldier Spy. We're gonna stand up. I would flip down, but I would rather flip down and use that confuse to trigger Holy Heroes. So we got Strength, Shield, Sidearm, Combat Training, Man on the Wall, there he is, and a Shield Sidearm. Let's go 1 here. Ultron's going to attack for 3. We're going to take it on the chin. Choose to either spend a punch resource or put the top card of your deck into play, engage with you as a drone minion. We'll take it. So he hits me for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5, 6. There. Our encounter card is Dark Designs. Place a pursuit counter. Then, well, he's confused, so yeah, there we go. I need to stop putting my pursuit counters in the same as all of my ready exhaust. It worked a little bit better before I had these Kanehiro ones where they look like them, but now I just have the hardest time finding them. Okay, well, maybe I don't flip down now, but that'll be fine. Okay. So let's use a Shield Sidearm to play a Man on the Wall. We're going to exhaust Man on the Wall to reduce the cost of the card you play this phase for 1 by each minion, and for each minion. That's going to be Combat Training. Give us a +1 attack right there. We'll go ahead and use a Strength to play a Shield Sidearm. So when the attached character makes a basic attack, remove a shield, remove a counter to deal a damage to an enemy. We're going to make a basic attack against this drone to take out the arm block, triggering Lethal Protector, triggering Holy Heroes. And then, I guess, a little out of order, but we're going to interrupt to shoot this guy, which is a Spoiling for a Fight, which is another Holy Heroes counter. We're going to lose the main, but I'm okay with that. We'll lose it eventually. We're going to flip down and stand up. We'll use our Holy Heroes next round. Are the Kana Heroes token also provided by the same token? Yep, they are. Yeah, so by the same token, and the organizers of Kana Heroes worked together to build these for this year, and they were handed out to all the attendees. There's a pack of 5. Alrighty. We got a winter armor. We got a spoiling for a fight. We got a firepower. Black Widow. Aggressive stance. This is okay. This is insane. We've got aggressive stance for a spoiling for a fight. We can go grab Black Widow. We can firepower to just knock everything out. And a 1x1 to take it out. Okay, yeah, that's a good hand. That's awesome. Got one thread here. Ultron's going to scheme for 2, 3. It's going to pop us over here. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play as a drone minion. Now, at the start, or after placing threat here during stage 1 of the villain phase, we either have to place 2 threats or put the top card of their deck into play as a drone minion. Our encounter card. Encased in ice, attach your identity. We cannot attack enemies other than this card. Ooh, no, that's bad. Alrighty. Let's use Holy Heroes to draw 3 cards. We've got Nick Fury, beautiful. Captain America, beautiful. And Firepower, beautiful. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to heal here. I'm at 4. I'm going to be playing the upgrade that gives me +3 hit points. I will get to ready with spoiling for a fight. That could bring up the Thunderbolt, which could be very bad. Uh, what does the team up card do? It gets a prep card. I'm gonna say I'm not going to heal because I have a Nick, because I have a lot of allies. So let's. Do I want to play Nick in alter ego form? Potentially. Spoiling for a fight would also discount the next ally that I play. I'm just really scared that it's gonna be the Thunderbolt and where you just get in trouble. Do we care that much though? I don't know if we care that much. Let's heal. 1, 2, 3. What's the worst that could happen? Let's flip up. Let's play Spoiling for a fight. Discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you, and ready your hero. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Nice. So we got a advanced Ultron drone with guard. When he's defeated, engaged player puts the top card of their deck into play. Engage with them as a drone minion. We have to ready our hero. Beautiful. Nice. Let's go ahead and basic to remove Encased by Ice, which will deal me 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Because any player can attack this card as if it were a minion. If there are 3 or more damage here, move all but 3 damage here. All but 3 damage here to the attached. Okay. So if you overkilled it. Okay, that's not as bad. Sweet. Should I have played aggressive stance before I did that? Probably, yes. Let's use Man on the Wall to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 2. We got Nick Fury, aggressive stance, and a firepower to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. We got a Winter Mask, specialized training, spoiling for a fight. Could be crazy. Let's go spoiling for a fight to play the Winter Mask. Let's use firepower to play specialized training to come in with 5. Oh, that's not threat. Okay. Let's use, how do we want to do this? I'm exhausted. Why am I exhausted? I should be ready, right? No, I attacked the Encased by Ice. That's what it was. So Nick Fury is going to attack and deal 2 damage to the Ultron drone. Then we're going to use the Cybernetic Arm to play 1x1 to deal 3 and 3 to take both of these drones out, which will get us a new drone. What do we pop? Silent Infiltrator. We get 2 on Hall of Heroes. We're going to exhaust the Winter Mass to draw into Firepower. Alrighty. Then we're going to remove 4 threats from Specialized Training. Because that's 2 Winter Soldiers. Okay. I was like, I could play Firepower and take this out, but then I don't have a I don't think I need the Specialized Training right now. I need a damage on Nick. So I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Winter Armor and hold on to a Widow. I'm about to draw 2, 4. So all the prep cards will still be in my discard pile. No, because I'm going to put the top card of my deck into play face down with me. No, I'm going to have... Yeah, so we will shuffle. So Widow will not have a great target to grab. So I could grab Captain America. I could hang on to Captain America. Let's do that. Let's go Widow and Firepower. Or we just play Black Widow. There's a lot of fun decisions. If we play Black Widow, we could actually grab the defense event. We do have Nick to block, so that may not be the best thing to grab. Let's just use Firepower and Widow to play Winter's Armor. That's going to give us +3 hit points. 1, 2, 3. And now we have Steady. And we're going to hang on to Captain America. Let's stand up. We'll draw Metal Punch, Bambino, Ironheart, and Safe House 30. We're going to place the threats. We're actually going to place 3 threats because we have to choose to either place 2 additional or place a drone. Ultron's going to attack us. It's going to deck us out. We're going to block with Nick. You're on a work trip this time, but hopefully they have it next year because I want to experience that. Yeah. Con of Heroes is a great time. Highly recommend Con of Heroes. So Nick's going to block. Ultron's attacking for 4. +3 is enough to knock Nick way out of contention. Then we got 2 more little drones poking us. We'll take 2. Okay. We got 2 encounter cards. First one, hey, Blizzard's here. Ugh. And we got Repair Sequence. He's going to heal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full health. Alrighty then. We've got Blizzard. Blizzard is time to knock Blizzard into the Shadow Realm. Let's do it. Okay. So we can reduce the next cost of the card that we play by 3 with Man on the Wall. We Cybernetic. I don't want to Man on the Wall Metal Punch. I want to Cybernetic Arm Metal Punch to deal 8 damage. We could Bambino. If we get Bambino out, and we play Ironheart. Yeah. Okay. Before we start taking out these minions, we need to Man on the Wall. And so let's Man on the Wall. To reduce the cost of the next card we play by 3, we'll Bambino. Okay. Winter Soldier. Oh, I kind of want to... We'll play Ironheart. Play Ironheart. We'll draw a card. Ironheart, yeah. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Captain America and Safe House 30 are going to play Ironheart. That's going to draw us into spoiling for a fight. I can't do it. I can't do it. So there's Ironheart. Ironheart will then thwart 1 to take out Specialized Training, which is going to give us Combat Specialist +2 attack. Whenever we attack make a basic. We get 2 ready. Or we get to draw a card. Okay. After Blizzard attacks a character, searching counterattack and discard pile for a yeah. Okay. So we got Metal Punch, which is gonna be 8. 12. So we can't take out Blizzard right now. No, we could. Because that's 15, 16 damage. That worked out pretty well. We don't get the card draw from Winter Mask. But we don't need the card draw from Winter Mask. Because if we just basic attack Winter Soldier for 4, we're going to use a Shield Sidearm for 5, and Bambino for 3 more. That takes him to 8. Winter Soldier feels really good. Winter Soldier feels really, really good. We got Combat Specialist to draw us into Firepower. Dangerous. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Firepower. Could exhaust 1, 2. And that would deal 8 damage. Yeah, Firepower seems really good. So if we do Firepower, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, let's Cybernetic Arm Firepower. We'll exhaust Bambino and Shield Sidearm to deal 4 and 4 to take Blizzard out. Seems good. Hall of Heroes gets a counter. After you attack and defeat an enemy, we get to draw a card from Winter's Mask, which is another spoiling for a fight. Shield Sidearm is already exhausted. Why? Oh, we have to exhaust it. Shield Sidearm, yeah, okay. I don't. For some reason, I thought it wasn't exhausted. Okay, never mind. We'll just spend everything, and not and we'll just do Metal Punch and get the same thing. Yeah, I don't get Shield Sidearm, I guess. Oh well, cool. Stand up. Okay. Now that we got Blizzard out of the way, we should be good. We got Sidearm, Silent Infiltration, beautiful aggressive stance, Firepower, and the Mansion. Well, we're gonna get a pretty much a free Mansion. Oh, when I should have Lethal Protector that down to 1. So now we're placing 1. We can place a. We're just gonna place 2 threat. 2 threat here. Ultron's going to attack. We're gonna block with Ironheart. It's gonna be 2 plus 0. Well, actually 5 plus 0. It's gonna knock Ironheart out. Nice. And then we got 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Our encounter card is Whiteout. This is gonna surge because we took away a Blizzard and we got Dark Designs. Okay, we're gonna place a counter and he's gonna scheme for 2. This activation. Alrighty. That's fine. Because we got 3 enemies and 6 threat. Let's rock and roll. That's so insane. Alrighty. Let's go Man on the Wall and a aggressive stance to play Mansion. We will exhaust Mansion to draw a card into a Metal Punch. Yeah, Winter Soldier seems really good. Just like really, really good. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll take 2 here. It's going to remove 2 threat here. We will Combat Specialist to draw into Ready for a Fight. Winter's Mask will draw us into Silent Infiltration. And then I wanted to Sidearm to knock the electrical damage out. And then we get 2 more things on Hall of Heroes. I should have played Silent Infiltration first, but here we are. That's on me. Okay, let's go ahead and spoil for a fight. Discard. Do we get a minion? There should be one more. Yeah, there it is. It's like there should be one more advanced drone in there. I want to use aggressive stance, but every time I drew it, I just had better options in hand. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like it doesn't do anything immediately, and I think that's the scary part. Okay. Then we get to ready our hero. Let's go ahead and use Silent Infiltration and a Metal Punch to play Silent Infiltration. We will use a Firepower to play a Shield Sidearm. We still have a Cybernetic Arm. We actually may just... Yeah, we'll just use fire. We'll just put it onto the table. Might as well. Okay. We're going to attack and take out the drone here. Just going to give us another drone. When we attack, we're going to interrupt here to pop this drone, the one that was already out there. Get 2 more counters on Hall of Heroes. That's going to be 2 more threat off of there. And then we're going to use this. Discard this card, ready your hero, and confuse Ultron. Then we are going to attack. Are we? No, I think we're going to flip down and we're going to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Puts me at 8. We could have haul. I guess we might as well haul heroes right now, right? We're going to have so many counters on it. Got a 1x1, a genius, and the bell. All right, let's toss 1x1. Let's hang on to a genius and the bell and see what happens. We got so much card draw. We got a Hall of Heroes. We're going to be able to play it if we want to. But also, like, the bell. We're doing it for the meme. I actually don't think it's actually that good of a play. Because then we don't get to trigger all of our threat removal and stuff. Got Deathlock, Black Widow, Firepower, Strength. Nice. Okay. We're going to go 1. We're going to give ourselves a card. We're confused. We got 2 more, so we go up to 3. Our encounter card is Program Transmitter. We're going to attach it to Ultron. After he schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. We can exhaust our hero, spend 2 mental resources to discard this. It also gives a +1. That's why, now I'm remembering, that's why I do it. That's why I put the villain so high up, because then this can have the attachment right there. See, it all comes together. Alrighty. Let's Hall of Heroes for 3. Metal Punch, Energy, Winter Rifle. We can just straight up use our doubles to pay for the bell if we wanted to. We got Mansion to draw us into 1x1. Okay. We're at 8. What's up, Roland Reggie? Once you forget Ultron's text if it's covered by the attachment. I will, probably not Ultron, but some of the newer villains I could. Yeah, but I've played Ultron enough that I just kind of know. But yeah, that is an issue, yeah. You just got both of these. What do you think? What do you think about them, Roland? Alrighty, let's flip up to Winter Soldier. Let's use Man on the Wall and a Winter Rifle to play Black Widow. After Widow enters play, return an attack event from your discard pile to your hand. Let's go grab the team up. No, we don't have the team up. Are you kidding me? Of course we don't. Gross. Dang it. That's funny. Alright, we'll grab Electrical Discharge. The team up is one of these 2 cards. First impression of both heroes, I have not seen anything for Falcon yet. Bucky seems really strong. Bucky is impressive. Ultron was definitely the villain to showcase him, or in Unis, which was fun, but this is on another level. That's yeah, that is true. That is true. Ultron, Bucky is loving what's happening here. Alrighty, let's use energy to play electrical discharge. 4 damage to Ultron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get the stun. Okay. Let's use cybernetic arm and nope, that's not what I wanted. And genius to play metal punch. So we're gonna deal 8 damage here, so 7 overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna knock out arm block, or actually it could be that. I didn't think about that. Remove 2 threats here. I'm gonna exhaust Winter's Mask to draw into the aggressive stance. Okay. We get a counter on Hall of Heroes. To use aggressive stance, play 1 by 1 to knock out arm block and deal 2 damage to Ultron. Not counting Mansion and such, what's your all-time favorite resource card generating hero? Ooh, I really like Braun. Man on the Wall is really sick. Oh yeah, thank you. Another hall counter. Man on the Wall is really, really cool. I really like Braun from Ironheart is probably one of my favorites. Or actually Pepper. Pepper Potts is really cool. Next fight, Ebony Maw with mod sets that have no minions. Let's use Strength and the Bell to play Deathlock. We're going to get a shield sidearm and attach it. Winter Soldier will basic attack Ultron for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw into Winter Soldier, Winter Widow Soldier Spy. Jeez, it's so tough. Man on the Wall is so busted. It seems really good. Seems really, really good, especially against Ultron. I love it against Ultron. Okay. Gives us an encounter card. Because we are shuffling our deck. Did I lethal protector? I didn't. That last threat. Yeah, Winter Soldier seems like a very good, very, 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 very good solo hero. Lethal protector is so good. We have so many ways to like pull the minions into play now. So Man on the Wall. Man on the Wall is good. I mean, like, even if you do only have 1 minion engaged, Man on the Wall is still really good. It's a helicarrier that can't be passed out, but should I have used Bambino and shield sidearm so that I could have pushed Ultron this round? Potentially, yes. That's fine. All right, let's Deathlock for 2. Widow for 2. Take him down to 4. We're going to hang on to Firepower. We're going to toss Winter Widow Soldier Spy just because there aren't any prep cards in our discard pile. So let's stand up. Firepower is going to be insane next round. Now we will have to take care of a good number of drones. So firepower may actually not be that good, because once we push Ultron, he's not going to be able to take damage until, or when there are drones in play. So we do have to be a little cognizant of that. But just in case, we got firepower. One by one, there you go. There's our drone slayer. We got silent infiltration, spoiling for a fight, and a metal punch. We probably have lethal right here, honestly. Let's go 3. Ultron stunned. I just know we're about to get a lot of minions, or a lot of drones, so I don't want to. Or do I? Nah. First one, exhaustion. Surge, exhauster identity. We surge into drone factory. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engaged with them as a drone minion. Put 1 threat here for each drone in play, so that's going to come in with 5. It's going to be our... We're going to shuffle this up. Then we've got Android Efficiency. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engaged with them as a drone minion. Alrighty. Nice. That's what you want. I am exhausted, which is a little sad. Okay. We're going to get 2 more drones when we push Ultron, so we can go ahead and take these drones out. We have a 1x1 in our hand, but I think like a Deathlock can take both of them out and we'll be okay there. Actually, I may just have Deathlock poke Ultron and Shield Sidearm poke something else. That would be a firepower miss, but I think I'm okay with that. It would be 3 less damage, 4 less damage because we're doing that. So is that worth it? I think we're probably gonna just ready ourselves by spoiling, because we get so much benefit. Yeah, Deathlock is going to attack and take out this drone and use here to poke Ultron, to push Ultron into stage 3. So each drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit point. Ultron cannot take damage while drone minion is in play. We're going to search our deck for Ultron's imperative and reveal it. Which is going to give us more drones. That's not the one that it was. Ultron's imperative. When revealed, first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck face down into play as drone minions and comes with 2 threat, which is pretty easy to take care of because we just have to kill one of those drone minions. Let's use a mansion to draw into a metal punch. So I'm not actually, now that we have metal punches, I'm not too concerned with using our spoiling for a fight to ready ourselves, because we can metal punch and overkill the Ultron, the advanced drone. Well, Ultron HP, yeah. But overkill actually doesn't hurt Ultron, so maybe I don't care about the overkill. Ultron comes in at 27. Thanks, Griffin. Okay. Let's use Metal Punch to play 1x1 to deal 2 and 2. Knock out Firepower and Aggressive Stance. We'll take 2 threats here and 2 threat here. We get 2 counters on Hall of Heroes, and we will draw a card. Oh, I had Man on the Wall. What was I doing? What was I doing? Silly. Widow will take out here. That's actually her second damage. Deathlocks first. No, second. Forgot to do damage. Nope, that's not where that goes. Oh, arm block comes over here. Okay. Now Ultron can be attacked. He has 27 health. Why did I not use Man on the Wall again? I do not know. No idea. Okay. I think we got Electrical Discharge and Firepower is kind of the route that I'm looking at going. We could... no, that's it. So let's use... we could go Spoiling for a Fight, actually. Yeah, I think I do spoil it for a fight now because I can take out the advanced drone. No, because then I'm just going to get more drones and he's just not going to be able to take any damage. I don't think I play spoiling for a fight because every single minion in there makes it so that I can't attack Ultron for a lot longer. So I think we're just going to not do that. We'll hang on to... should have Man on the Wall when I had the chance for a silent infiltration. That was dumb. Anyways, yeah, let's just do spoiling for a fight. Silent infiltration will play an electrical discharge. So we'll deal 4 damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stun. Then we've got a cybernetic arm for a firepower. We will exhaust the sidearm and Bambino to deal 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to take him down to 15. We're going to hang on to Metal Punch just because that's a lot of damage. We like damage. Let's stand up. Or do we just toss it, hopefully getting another firepower? Now we'll hang on to it. Metal Punch, spoiling for a fight. There's the firepower. Let's go. Silent Infiltration. Nick Fury. Love it. Let's go up to... yeah, we'll be fine. So we were at 1. We're going to add 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go up to 6. If he schemes... well, actually, I don't even know if he can scheme because we're here. So I think we'll be good. Ultron stunned. Our encounter card is Rage of Ultron. Ultron attacks you. Discard the top card for each damage dealt by this attack. So we got 1 here. He's going to attack us. I'm going to block with Widow. So he's attacking us for... oh, wait, no. Actually, we don't put the top card of our deck. Just kidding. We're still going to block with Widow. 4, 5, 6. There goes Widow. Boom. And yeah. 15 damage. Sick. Cybernetic Arm to play Firepower. We will exhaust Sidearm, Bambino for 12 damage. He's down to 3. Winter Soldier will basic to take him out. Yeah. Winter Soldier, that was... I mean, it's just like a run and gun type, like, let's blow some stuff up. I do think Ultron is like probably one of his best matchups that there is. So I'm excited tomorrow when we start to try and like stress him a little bit, play him against some things that are not like kind of directly feeding into his abilities. But I mean, like on turn, what was it, like 4 or 5, we took Blizzard out in one go. Like, I mean, like he's good. He's pretty solid. So nice. I'm very happy with him. I do think that he is probably a little bit more on that straightforward kind of feeling, but I'm happy. Nice. I've seen him do great against Zola. Yeah, Zola would be good. Summon all the minions just to take him out. Zola, I think, would be kind of like another good matchup, but a little bit harder for him than Ultron. So that's cool. Sweet. Y'all, we are not even close to done, which is so exciting because we still have Falcon to unbox. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the Be Right Back. I'm going to fill up my drink. We're going to unbox Falcon and then play Falcon for the first time in Marvel Champions. I'm excited. What do you think? What aspect do you think will be Bucky's best? Probably aggression still. I think he just... yeah, Man on the Wall is really good. Holly Heroes is really good because he has the Confuse. He has so much threat removal as well, and then just the minion summoning. So like I think Justice will be his best. Leadership, he'll be pretty good as well. Uh, I think it's probably gonna be aggression, then protection, then leadership, then justice. That'd be my guess. If he has the minions to work with, 100%, 100%. Yeah, which most scenarios have a lot of minions to deal with. But even without the minions, he's not horrible, right? He's still a 2/2/2 stat line. So if you don't have minions, you can still thwart, which is pretty good. Nice. Alrighty, cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'll see y'all very soon for Falcon.